Once again, what a fabulous treat we have before us today. The Gridiron M113 Tank Edition. Here's one thing that I'm actually going to talk about before we get into it and before we start assembling it. It actually came like this in a very, very well protected. The box got smashed on one side. But clearly no ill effects on the vehicle. It was well reinforced, had like a little foam shell around it. So nothing happened to it whatsoever, but the side of the box was crushed. But here we go. I mean, nothing happened to it. So fantastic job packing this up by Gridiron. One thing I will say, I got this as the Tank Edition because I thought to myself, well, I've already got the Phalanx is the APC. I don't need an APC for this. I mean, I'll just get the tank version and it'll be awesome, right? But after further just deliberations, I went ahead and ordered the extra part or the conversion kit to just put the armor plate up here at the top and turn it into an APC as well. The reason I did that, because this comes in two varieties, right? The APC, no, three. There's the APC, the tank, and then the one to retrofit it into a older version of this particular pattern. But anyways, or like the medical or some, I don't know. It's just, it comes in three versions. I love them all. I love them. Go check it out on Gridiron. It's fantastic. I think one of them's even like a medical version. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got the armor plating because I do want the capability of turning it into APC because you never know. My Catachan Jungle Fighters or my Joy Toy 1/18th scale Space Marines. 1/18th scale for a Space Marine is about nearly a 5-inch figure. Need some transport. I don't know. I'm just being crazy. And also, I just want to have it as an APC as well. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on the extra $25 for that armor plate to take this off and turn it into an APC. All right, that's enough babbling. Let's get into the this little guy, or this big mammoth thing right here. We're gonna compare we're gonna do some comparisons with some HasLab vehicles. With some Gridiron vehicles and maybe with some Valaverse vehicles as well, just so you guys can get a really good understanding of the size of it. I can tell you right now that it's not as big as the Phalanx, although it is a chunky boy. It's a very chunky boy. It's not that. So let's get into it. Let's get a closer look at it. It's got some really nice, you can't really tell on it, but it's got some really nice detailing here. It's got some brush strokes around here to give it some dirt, some wear and tear. Also around here, this is how it comes. You've got some dry brushing here to dirty up the grates. You also have some detailing back here. You got that GS 113 in the back, and also some more wearing down here with some painting there. It looks great. This door does open. And we'll get in there, but these seats come down. There you go. So you can put Joe's in there. And I'll put a couple of Joe's in there so you guys, we'll fit some stuff in there. You got some more room on this side as well. Do you got some? I think there's a spot. Oh, anyways, we'll look in there some more in a minute. I love the way it looks. I mean, that's about as big as the Phalanx, though, on the inside. Huh. Anyways. Oh, you know what I was just thinking to myself? I wish this door opened. And look at this. That is awesome. That door does open. I don't know. Oh, okay, good. It clicks in. But I was like, I don't think this door opens. So I just got taught something right there. This door does open. So that's fantastic. So you drop this down or open up the door, right? That hatch right there. Oh, that's fantastic. And these do come out. Now, I would imagine, I wasn't a tanker in the Army. My best friend was. He ended up going, anyways, he was a tanker. I was not, so I don't know. But I imagine you probably need one of these if the tracks have an issue. Anybody who was a tanker that's listening, let me know. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But these little guys do come off if you need them. for whatever reason. If you want to, put a, I don't know, somebody's working on the tracks or something. I don't know. And here is the other side. You do have an extra tread over here, and then it's the tracks. The tracks do move, and they don't feel rubbery. They're stiff, but they're not, I don't know. It's hard to describe. They feel they feel a little rubbery, but maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know, but they feel good. I mean, it even makes that, oh my gosh, for a second there, I thought I heard tank. Do you hear that? That squeakiness when the tank rolls by anyways. So I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but yes, it does roll and it does, do the, so yes, there's a tank there, and you do have the extra tank treads if something busts there in the front. This falls open, and you can get to the engine bay if you want. It's got some dry brushing in there and stuff. It looks so nice. I mean, really, really, really nice work there. Just really nice. Up in the front, you've got some detailing here, some dry brushing as well, some dirt and stuff, some little grime. Here's the hatch in the front. You've got a hatch there. You've got a hatch here. You've got a hatch here. And then also, I believe this actually comes off here. So, well, let's start doing that right now. Let's just pop this off real quick. This hatch does come off, and it opens from right there as well. So there you go. And that is for, I guess, when you put the armor plating on here, you've got a couple of points there that they can get to. Now you're learning on some of this just like I'm learning on it. Okay, so that comes down. Look at this, guys. I would imagine. So so we've got a seat here. See if you can see that. I don't know if you can. You got a seat there next to it, and two more seats to the right behind that, right there. Let's see if you guys can get in there and see that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I wonder what that. Do we have another platform on this side? You do. So there's the platform there. So you have a platform there that comes down, and so you have 6 seats plus. One seat on either side of there. If I can get to that, you guys can see that. So you've got 6 spots for the crew, and then you've got these platform things that fall down, and then you've got the driver's seat up here in the front. You see that? So you've got the turret seat as well, because there's a turret seat right there if the commander wants to sit in that seat. So technically you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seats. Plus whatever that, if you want to call that a seat, you could probably fit a couple more figures in there. So very nice. Well, that's what we have for now. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? I was going to talk about one more thing on this. You also have, and this is actually pretty cool. They don't really talk about it too much, but as I was playing around with this, I could see immediately, and I'm probably going to take advantage of this. I'm going to do something stupid in a minute. But this is a hard point to add one of their modular weapon systems up here, like a crazy, some kind of turret on top of this turret up here. So I might get crazy in a minute, put another, I don't know, some kind of other weapon system up here. I love it. You got some hard points around it. I think you got a hard point here, maybe here. I think this is where the antenna goes. You just got stuff everywhere. So anyways, let's start kind of building this guy out. Now, I did order this separately, but it came with it together. I appreciate that. There's actually 4 barrels in here. Well, this barrel, you can buy this barrel. These 3 barrels all fit there, and this is a separate buy. It comes with a different barrel in a minute. I'll show you that one. You've got this, monstrosity right here. I think this is I don't know. I wasn't a tanker, so nobody start telling me I don't know. This is like one of the bigger realistic barrels. This is another one of the smaller realistic barrels. And then you've got the Catachan Jungle Fighter Rhino barrel. The Las cannon. But anyways, you can put any one of those on there. I think, it's so difficult to pick which one. I don't know. You know what? Let's pick. I don't want to go sci-fi. Let's just go middle of the road. I'm just going to pick this one for now, right? So you can just put that right in there. And you do have some ability to go up and down there on that. So it does provide that. So we'll put the rest of these up. I'll show you the fourth cannon. It's not really a cannon. I guess it's a bullet cannon, I guess. Anyways, so there's that. I love the swappability of those cannons. I think they hit it out of the ballpark when they do that stuff. On the turret, there is a light up here that you pop. There's a little strip on here that you have to take off. This little test strip. Pop that off, and then you can turn the light on and off for the inside. And I guess I'll do it later, but yeah, it's a little strip that you can take on and off. And I might just leave it on because what I don't want to do is kill the battery for it. But anyways, I was going to show you this. This does pop off if you want. These are just the backpacks that the soldiers would be putting on there, right, on their outside. But also you get another mounting point there. Now let's just go ahead and put it on there. I mean, might as well. Let's start putting it together. So you get several things here. I need to find out where that goes because I don't know. Don't want to pretend like I know because I don't know. Does it go over here? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, I'll find out in a minute. I'm thinking it goes there. But who knows? Probably everybody's laughing in the comments, so I don't care. This guy goes right here. So let's start putting the parts that we do know where they go at. So all you got to do is kind of push this in. Push this in. There it goes. So there's that. And then these light guards. Move this around. There's one right here. So let's put these on real quick. Right there. I mean, I guess you don't have to put them on, but I think it looks better with them. Just my opinion. Come on, man. There we go. And then these three go up here. Come on, get in there. I don't want to cooperate, huh? Well, that'd be nice. I think they're in. Maybe not. Come on. I think that's it. That's pretty well. I don't think they're going to snap into place, but that's pretty well done. All right. So that's that. We got to put a weapon system in there. On the back, kind of like the phalanx, I think you might have used, I mean, Gridiron's pretty smart about these things. They kind of reuse some of the molds. So I wouldn't blame them if they use, because the back looks very, very phalanx-like. So I'm thinking, like the phalanx, this goes right in here. So let's just snap that on. There we go. I'll put a gas can on there in a minute. Oh, I dropped that one. Where'd it go? Gas can. Gas can down. Oh. So again, this little guy snaps right into here with this. Let's put that in there. There we go. I don't know, however you want to put these gas cans in there. There you go. Probably better this way. Get in there. There you go. Let's keep going. So So here's the other cannon that you get. Show you. Well, this isn't a cannon. This is a antenna, and we'll do that in a minute. I'll have to double check something on that. Don't want to get laughed at like last time. So this is the other cannon that fits in there as well. So I think, I don't know what rounds these are, but I mean, you can even have this cannon in there for a more realistic, smaller barrel type situation there. So 4 cannons in all if you get that 3-pack. I suggest you do. I mean, it's always, I don't know. To me, I always like options. So, and I don't think it was very expensive at all either. That, just a lot of options for your, you know, shenanigans on this thing. So here's the seat. Here's the inside of it right there. Oh, does this come down? Or does this do something? Beep, boop, boop, boop. See, there's the light for it. Oh, it's got a little Gridiron logo back there. All right, so this weapon right here goes in right in there. Slide it in just like that. And it comes out just right there. But it feels a little loose. Hold on. I want to make sure it's in all the way. It feels like it's in all the way. I think so. Let's make sure. I don't want to goof it up. I think so. I think that's it. Yeah, it's in there pretty good. All right. So there's that. That's the turret gunner, I guess. I don't know. Just another hard point. And I believe, I think this goes right here. So this is the little tail hitch that just goes right there. There you go. And let me try something real quick. All right, so let's get back to it. I had to verify. Now, they give us 2 of these. You can use the short one or the long one, but it goes right here. I think I'm going to use the stubby one. We'll just put it in there. I mean, you can just add this. Maybe use this for phalanx or something. I don't know. Just have an extra antenna. I think that's, I don't know where it goes. I mean, I guess you could put it somewhere else, but I'm good with just this one. And then, yes, this does, in fact, I called Mark and he said this is where this goes. I did call Mark. I think it goes out that way too. So anyways, let me just push that. Then it makes sense because the freaking engine is right here. So, and this is the exhaust for it, I believe. I don't think that's the intake. I think that's the exhaust. But what do I know? I want a tanker. And then the final thing that you have to put on it is, well, I think that's the final thing. We'll find out in a minute. Is this little guy right here. Just have to snap this little guy into here. There we go. That goes there. And then your little ammo box goes right there next to it. And a hard point right here for it right there. Look at that. Look at that. Looking great. Looking mean and green. Mean and green. This weapon had a little bit of a turn to it. I'm just going to have to put a little bit of heat on it. Be careful when you put heat on these because it is 3D printed stuff. So you just got to be careful with it. And it's not for babies. This isn't a 3D printed vehicle that you can throw off the freaking stairs. Don't be ridiculous. You know, it can take some playing with, but it's an adult collectible, really. You know, it's not something your 3-year-old can play with. Or your 8-year-old. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. This is an adult collectible, and the price reflects it. So, and it's delicate. I mean, for lack of a better term, I mean, it's an adult collectible. You know, it's sturdy, but at the same time, you don't want to be throwing it off stairs or something ridiculous. Anyways, let's start putting some stuff on it. I'm going to put some of my figures on it so you guys can get some scale on it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I kind of just set up this scene. I think it's hilarious, right? You've got one guy down here with his helmet on. I mean, Outback's over here drinking coffee from a black rifle. He's finishing his black rifle coffee. No helmet on, so he's probably going to get his brain splattered. But see, he's got his troops like Beachhead and this Phantom Corpse guy. Both got their helmets on, so they won't get their brains destroyed. They got their brain bucket on. So anyways, I kind of set up a little thing here. I don't know. It just looks cool. I enjoy the way it looks. Just for fun. It looks great. I really enjoy it. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. It's something to be said for the detail, the level of detail that Gridiron has gone to get this working. It just looks great. All right, let's stop, goofing around, and let's set up some comparisons to some of the other vehicles. And we'll go from there. I'm going to be freehanding some of that because I can't shoot it from here. It's too hard. So I apologize in advance for all my Steadicam, not steady action. All right, real quick, this is what the inside of it looks like. You got him kind of sitting down there. It's kind of tough to bend him all the way down to get to that seat. But anyways, this is kind of the inside of it right here. So you guys can take a closer look at that. There's the driver's seat up there at the front. So plenty of room for them. You drop those seats down right there. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Well, to me, I don't know. Hey, what's up, guy? All right, let's get cooking here. All right, so let's start off with the HASLab Hiss. Well, of course, what we're looking at today, and the M113 Turret Edition, and the Skyhawk Air Eagle, misconfigurated Skyhawk or Air Eagle. So this is what they look like right here up against each other. But let me give you a 1-to-1 scale to see if it's true, a little truer scale. So there he is. Mr. Outback with his coffee cup there. And then let me come up here to the top to see if you guys can get a better comparison. I hope you guys can see that. Doing the best I can there. But definitely much wider than the Hiss tank. And oh man, it's way beefier than the Skyhawk. We knew it would be, right? So there it is. Let's do a comparison with a couple of other vehicles. All right, so here we are up a gridironed out Stinger, the Gridiron Jungle Cat, or Jungle, I forgot what it's called, Wildcat. And the M113 No, it's not that. I'm going to have to edit that out. And the Valaverse Vanguard. So there's that. There they are from the top. There you go. So you get some perspective. And this is much thicker, much wider than, and I'll go get a phalanx in a minute, than the Vanguard. The Vanguard is taller though. Yeah, it's about an inch. They're just about the same height. It's just because of this turret that it comes up that high. If this turret wasn't here, this would be inching it out a little bit. But much wider. They're about the same. The Vanguard's a little bit longer though, but you guys saw that in the comparison just now. So anyways, let me go get a couple of other vehicles, and we'll go from there. And here we go. I think a lot of you were waiting for this. Yes, I just put that big old cannon on it. Just the other cannon looks silly now because you can look at this monstrosity. Yes, the Phalanx is still the big daddy. It's so much bigger than, I mean, it's just much bigger than that. But that still looks really great. It still looks really nice. Anyways, let's get to it real quick. On a size comparison, there's a little ferret. I brought that up so you guys can, it's a 1-to-1 scale. And then let me see if I can get high enough for you guys to see the Phalanx. There it is. I'm doing my best so you guys can get a 1-to-1. It looks like that, but it doesn't make sense why that wouldn't fit a ferret in it. And that, I'm gonna have to check again in a minute. But it looks like this is, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's at least, I mean, I'm eyeballing it here, 4 to 5 inches longer up front here than the Phalanx. So it is substantially larger, and the Phalanx is definitely taller. So it's good to have options. If you had these two guys coming at you, I mean, that's a bad day. And wait, hold on. That's an even worse day. Some rockets. And I just realized something. I'm going to try something really quick. Thanks to the modularity of Gridiron, I'm going to try some shenanigans. 1 second. So this is what I quick wanted to show you. That opening is indeed much smaller than that opening because I tried to fit, I mean, this guy can go in here. I mean, it won't go in all the way right now because that's got a command turret in there, but it will go in there as long as you lift the seats up. But the ferret will not go into this. I'm sure you could put like, here, let me try it. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all want to see this, but I mean, it'll fit that Mezco bike in there. So I'm sure if you wanted to put the G.I. Joe bike in there, it would go in there. So look, this bike is pretty long too. It's way longer than the other vehicle. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that. The other thing I was going to do is I was going to take the armor plating that came originally with the Phalanx and use it as an armor plating on here. I mean, I already ordered the armor plating for this, but I was going to see if it fits. It doesn't. It's not supposed to fit. It's not meant. It's not measured and it's not meant for this one, so it won't work. You'll have to get the armor plating that's rectangular and meant for this one. But I do believe that this might fit on that. Anyway, I'm going to try one more thing because I just want to see something. So this is the other thing I wanted to show you because of Gridiron's intentional modularity. Modularity, I think, done very well. You can have any one of these. If they have a lot, they sell a lot of these weapons with specific hard points that fit the smaller hard points that fit smaller weapon systems. But then you can also have these weapon systems. Now, I just grabbed one. You know, I happen to have this one laying around. But you can, I have another color too. It can be in green if you like it. But because of that, you can mount any one of, they have a ton of other weapon systems on their website. And that's what I don't understand. Well, I guess that's why other companies don't do that, right? Because then what'll happen is, you know, they want you to buy the whole other product again. They don't want you to be able to do this because they want to be able to sell that specifically for that unit, right? I'm just thankful that Gridiron is, you know, maybe built by a fan. You know what I mean? It's a fan, and I absolutely love the ability to customize a loadout. As ridiculous as this looks, I mean, maybe somebody finds joy in that. I know I do. I find joy in being able to do different configurations. Even if it does look ridiculous, it's a fantasy. It's supposed to be ridiculous sometimes and just have fun with it. Guys, that's my review of the freaking, I might get another one of these. I like it so much. It's absolutely fantastic. I love I love it. I think they hit it out of the ballpark again. I cannot currently tell you which one I like more. I like both of them. I mean, maybe this one edges out right now because it's so much bigger it's, but then this one looks so amazing too, and it's a tracked vehicle, a tracked tank. I'll tell you what though, that Rattler is going to make mincemeat out of these guys. Unless the Air Eagle Skyhawk comes to defend it. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of y'all. I can't wait to see you guys at ZoloCon. Let me know in the description which one of these vehicles is the best vehicle, or which vehicle I should have compared it to begin with. Don't you know? We were all waiting for this other comparison. I don't know. I can't read your minds. But what I can do is, if enough of you guys leave it in the comments, I can update the vehicle comparison on my Instagram and show you from there. So, follow me if you like on Instagram too. Again, thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. Special thanks, super special thanks to the members. Their input, generosity, and guidance allow this guy to bring you better content. As always, as long as you guys keep watching my shenanigans, I'll keep rolling them out. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying these reviews, news, and all around joy in the hobby.